Alright, so Wilwood boxes. We gotta get rid of that. And we had some Wilwood stuff. Alright, flip this thing. Alright, so we have stock. This is a stock brake master, stock proportioning valve, and then we have some D154 Wilwoods. So basically, when I step on the brake, I can lock up my fronts very easy, but it doesn't really do too much in the back. So to fix that, two issues. The reason why, so there's two reasons of what I'm doing. First one is obviously that brake issue, and then second would be my brake lines come out this side, and with the cantilever or push rod suspension, I don't want the lines on this side, so we're gonna have them go out the other side. So now, to solve the braking issue, I have bought an adjustable proportioning valve, and to solve the brake line issue, I have bought a brake master. This particular brake master has remote mount brake reservoirs. So, but yeah. So I guess if you're interested, I went with this is an 1.125" brake reservoir. This is the part number for the one I will be using. You'll know by the end of the video, probably, maybe, kinda. I don't know. There's snow on the ground, so I don't know. We'll see if it'll be in this video. If not, it'll be in a future video, or just ask and I will answer your question. And then here is the proportioning valve. And then they make one that mounts it on the left side, and then a bracket that mounts it onto the right side. So this is which one did this say this thing is? I believe it's right hand. I believe it said on the box. Yeah, right hand. So it's a right hand bracket. If you want it on like stock location, left hand would be what you want. This brake master has an out on this side and on this side. So I'm gonna just block off the one side that I don't need, and then we're good to go. So I guess we'll see what kind of issues come from any of this, if I run into any issues. So hell yeah. Alright, so let's put some Wilwood stuff on today. Alright, so we have this we need to put on. Just throwing parts around. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is gonna go ahead and we're gonna get that one off. So pretty simple. 1 bolt, 2 bolt, and then it just slides right off. And then yeah, sure, just have to bolt that one on. I need to bench bleed that one. I'm probably just gonna bleed it on the car, mostly because I think that'll be easiest. So, but yeah, let's get this one off. So there it is. We just got it mocked up for now. So I gotta figure out this line, because this is, I think it's a 1/4" line, maybe bigger, I don't remember. But yeah, it's pretty big compared to, this is like what we want. This is pretty big because this goes to the rear and then it splits off. So hopefully I don't have to rerun this whole ass line, because that would suck, but there's always that chance. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to run and grab some lines, because we need a line. We need the 2 front lines, because I don't really want to reuse what we had, because I redid these a long time ago, and they were routed. They were routed like I had all the stuff in the front, so I like to redo them and try and make them nicer. So, but yeah, I gotta measure and then hopefully go grab some lines. Alright, so got back. We got ourselves a 51 inch. I needed a 42, and then I have a 20. They actually had a 20. So 20's for this side, and then the 42, 51 is for that side. I'm just gonna put some coils in it. Hopefully that's as easy as I like to dream it is gonna be. And then I had to pick up an adapter, and then a line that, or a piece that goes into the adapter that goes into this, so that way I could run this 1/4 inch line that's for the rear. So, but yeah, so let's go ahead and I'm not gonna do time lapse because it's kind of boring, I think. So I'm just gonna do it, and then you guys will see it, and then we'll see what I do from there. It's gonna be fun to bleed all this shit. So we do need to bench bleed this and all that stuff still, but I'm gonna try and get the lines done. So, but yeah, so let's do that. All right, so got it all kind of rigged up, took off the lines that were between, and then just got this temporarily done. I was gonna put those on there, but unfortunately this one hits right here, so it has to be remote mount. Obviously I could put that one on, but so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this bench bleeded. So basically I'm gonna just fill these up with a good bit of fluid in there, and then we'll step on it a couple times until we get all the bubbles out. So let's do that. Alright, so we struggled a little bit, but we got it bled pretty well. Got my things back in. Rear line is hooked up. Now I just need to make my front lines. So let's get to that. Should be fun. Gotta get there, up into there. So let's do that. Alright, so this line comes from here, runs across, not touching anything, and goes up. We got some sick ass coils in there too. And then this side, down. Try and not blind you with the freaking light. So this one comes down around the frame rail and then up into it. So, all right, let's, now I gotta get those reservoirs mounted on the firewall or somewheres, and then just gotta bleed them. That's gonna be the real fun part. But yeah, let's do that. All right, so getting this thing plumbed up. So I made a bracket. It shares with the brake master or brake booster. And then it's just bolted in with some self tappers, and then I just sanded off the ends. So yeah, we're routing these right now. I don't know if this is a smart idea running through there, but we'll find out. Worst case scenario, it rubs through and we lose brake fluid for the rear brakes, so we don't need those. But yeah, so get this last one routed, and then it's on to the fun process of bleeding. Yeah. Holy crap. When I say that was annoying, you don't even know. Holy crap. So the rear brake line, this side, the flare it wasn't a good enough flare, I guess. So I had to cut that and redo that. But I literally spent like 2 hours trying to bleed this thing by myself, fighting something I couldn't even tell. Because once I had the wife step in there and then step on it, immediately heard it. So then after doing that, like I got it to not, or I got it to not leak. But then I had the issue of it had to have been like there was an airlock in here, or like there was air bubbles or something in that nature. So essentially I had to disconnect that line. I used the air compressor and blew out the whole rear lines and just started over. And then once I got that, once I got line or coming out the back, then we were good to go. Oh, and then to get that airlock out of there, I put in, like they come with these guys. So I screwed one of those in, like this red one, then took this hose and ran it into, I submerged it in some brake fluid. And then once there was no more bubbles, then we knew we were good. And then obviously connect and then redo. But yeah, holy crap, what a pain in the ass, but definitely worth it. The pedal is pretty hard, but it is almost an immediate stop, so hopefully we can fine-tune that. But, I mean, we really won't know until we get out on the road, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's not happening anytime soon, because we got snow, so that kind of sucks. But, yeah, that's all I got. Not too sure if anything else will end up in this video. Alright, so when I close this, it is hitting these, so we're gonna have to do some trimming, probably I think like right here-ish. But yeah, so I'll get this thing marked out and then we can trim it and then hopefully it fits. Okay, easy enough. Just notch that out and now she closes. So I need to get a piece of, I need to get some Play-Doh to have in the shop, or some sort of clay that'll never dry out or something, just so that way you can put it on there and then you close it to make sure you're not having interference, because I'll have to do that at some point. I don't think it's hitting. It is fully closed, so, but yeah, well, there's that. Alright, I'm gonna get this stuff changed out to like push lock stuff, kind of like this. So let's get that stuff switched out. So we got it going from here to fuel pressure regulator, and then this goes down to the blowout valve. Yeah, right there. Goes down to the blowout valve. So, yeah, swap that out. There it is. Big upgrade. Very big. So I had to adapt it down because it was smaller than what I needed. I think I ordered like 1/8 or something like that. It must be like 1/4. So luckily I had the adapter, so we just adapted it. And then yeah, that one just went in, goes down. There's a T right there. And it comes down, and this is just pressure fitted. I heated it up with the heater and then slid it on. It is pretty on there. I'll probably go ahead and put some zip ties on there, and then it ain't going nowhere. But yeah, this might be the end of the video. So you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. And yeah, hopefully taillight panel will be done soon. But still kind of printing stuff, so we'll see when that happens. But yeah, that's all I got.